Module number 1. Okay, so dito ang pag-uusapan natin, what is Forex? Forex pair, currency symbols, 7 major pairs, what are the trends, bid and ask, the spread, base and quote currency, what is PIP, what is LAT, what is leverage, the candlestick, and the price level, stop loss, and take profit. Okay, so what is Forex? Forex or foreign exchange is a global market for exchanging national currency with one another. Okay, ang halimbawa nito, let's say bibili ka ng peso to USD. So pupunta ka ng bangko, let's say ang palitan from 1 USD to peso is 50 pesos. Okay? So may dala kang 50,000 peso to buy 1,000 US dollar. Alright? And then, after a few days, weeks, or few months, tumaas ang value ng USD, naging 55 peso ang palitan. So yung 1,000 dollar mo, naging 55,000. Okay? So nabili mo siya ng 1 dollar to 50 pesos. And then tumaas ang value ng US from 1 dollar to 55 peso. Syempre, yung 1,000 dollar mo magiging 55,000 peso. Okay, so nag-profit ka ng 5,000 peso. Ganyan po ang forex trading. Alright? So next, it is the largest liquid market in the world, larger even the stock market and cryptocurrency, with $1 trillion exchanging hand every day. Okay? Kung mapansin nyo, Forex compared to stocks and cryptocurrency, Philippine Stocks Exchange, London, Tokyo, New York Stocks Exchange, kahit pagsamahin mo siya, hindi siya ganun kalaki kumpara sa Forex. With 6.6 trillion, ganyan kalaki yung volume bawat araw. Okay? Kumpara din sa cryptocurrency. Okay? So, mas mataas pa rin ang Forex exchange. Okay? The changes in the foreign currency exchange rates allow you to make money in the Forex market through buying and selling. Alright? So, pwede ka mag-buy, pwede ka rin mag-sell. Alright? Two-way profit. So, ibig sabihin, kahit bumagsak yung value ng currency, pwede ka pa rin mag-profit. At syempre, kung umakyat naman yung value ng currency, pwede ka rin mag-buy. So, two-way profit. Alright? So, next, who are the key forex trading participants in the market? So, nandiyan ang central banks. Sila yung mga liquidity provider gaya ng HSBC, Citibank, JP Morgan, madami pa pong iba. Sila yung mga big banks na kaya magpagalaw ng market. Okay, ang mga commercial banks, ayan, gaya ng mga BPI, Metrobank. So, tayo na yan. Ito na yung mga local banks natin. International companies, yung mga big company rin, mga nagtitrade din po yan. Mga brokers, at syempre tayo, mga individual trader o mga retailer. Okay? So, ito yung mga participants in the market. Mga buyers and sellers. Okay? So, open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay? So, pwede ka mag-trade 24/5. Pero actually, mga broker ngayon, kaya mo na mag-trade ng 24/7. Kasi weekend, natitrade na rin yung mga cryptocurrency. Okay? Next, Forex pair. 3 categories of Forex pair. The major currency pair that always include the US dollar. Ang halimbawa nito, yung AD-USD, Euro-USD, GBP-USD. These are the 7 major currency pair. Okay? The crosses pair do not include the US dollar. crosses that involve any of the major currency are also known as minor. Okay, ang halimbawa ng mga crosses pair ito sina GBP ZAR, AUD MXN, JPY NOK. May mga major pair. Okay, samantala ang minors naman wala siyang USD. Yan, AUD, NCD, Euro, JPY, mga major pair naman pero walang US dollar. Alright? So next, currency symbols. Forex currency symbols always 3 letters, where the first 2 letters identify the name of the country and the third letter identify the name of the country's currency. So GBP or Great Britain, and then currency name is pounds. Okay? Another example dito is yung PHP or Philippine and then peso. Philippine peso. Alright? So next, 7 major pair, and AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP, NCD, USD CAD, USD CHF, and USD JPY. So ito yung mga 7 major pair. Okay, so ito yung mga nickname nila: Aussie, Euro, Cable, Kiwi, Luni, Swissy, and Yen. Alright, so next, what are the trends? So tatlo lang naman ang trend: uptrend, downtrend, at saka sideways. Okay? So, tanda na, tatlo lang ang trend sa market. Pwedeng uptrend, downtrend, and sideways. Alright? So, bid and ask. Every 1 GBP to bid or sell USD is equivalent to 1.35284. Ito yung halimbawa niya. Okay? Bid or sell, ito yung value 1.35284. Okay? Kung magbabay ka naman or ask, ito yung value 1.35297. Okay? Then the spread. Spread is the difference between the ask price and bid price. Okay, halimbawa nito yung buy. Ang value niya is 1.2485, and then the value ng sell is 1.2482. So difference between the ask price and the bid price. So kapag minus mo yan, and then yun daw ang spread, 3.7. Okay? So dyan kumikita ang broker sa spread. Alright? So next, base and code currency. In Forex, the currency is traded in pair, and the first currency pair is called the base. Okay? And the second currency pair is called the code. So ito yung halimbawa nito, yung Euro, GBP, USD, sila yung base, and then ang code naman yung second currency pair, USD and JPY. Alright? Every pair, the base currency is equivalent to 1. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, 1 euro to USD, 1 GBP to USD, lagi ang base po equivalent lang daw sa 1. Okay? So, next, if percentage points, it is the measure of the change in the exchange rate in the currency pair. Example, Euro USD, or 1 euro, okay, this is the base or equivalent to 1. So 1 euro to USD is 1.0787. Okay? So let's say bumili ka sa price na 1.0787, and then umakyat ang price sa 0.797. If the price went up to 1.0797, so the value increased to 10 pip. So umakyat siya sa 0.797, bumili ka sa 0.787, so ibig sabihin tumaas ang value ng 10 pips. Okay, next, lot size. Okay, a lot size is the amount of currency pair that you are buy or sell. Okay, guys, ito tandaan nyo, hindi siya USD. Lot size po yan. Okay, ibig sabihin 1 lot. Okay, so 1 lot. Then, the 3 common lot size are standard, mini, and micro. Okay, pero usually ang halos sa ginagamit yung standard and micro or Zen account. Okay, sa standard size, every 1 lot is equivalent to $10 per pip. Okay, 0.10 lot is $1 per pip, and then 0.01 lot is equivalent to 10 cents per pip. Alright, ganun din naman kung naka-micro account ka, ang 1 lot is equivalent to 10 cents per pip. 0.10 is 0.01 per pip, and 0.01 lot sa micro account is 0.001 dollar per pip. Okay, again, ang kalimitan ginagamit po itong standard size. Alright, so next, what is leverage? The higher of leverage is the lower the margin and the higher of chance to increase your potential profit, but also the higher of chance to a bigger potential losses. Example, 5:1 leverage. If your capital is $1,000 US, so leverage mo is 5:1, or 1,000 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5,000 buying power. Example nito, nag-profit ka ng 50%, so meron kang 2,500. If your leverage is 5:1. Okay, pag ang leverage mo naman is 1:1, so yung $1,000 mo multiply by 1 is equal to 1,000 buying power, and then kung mag-profit ka ng 50%, so meron ka lang $500. So these are the basic of leverage, and then sa FX 102 po, mas pinaliwanag ko yung leverage. Okay, so next, candlestick is a type of price chart that often used in technical analysis. Okay, we have 3 types of candlestick: the bar chart, line chart, and Japanese candlestick. So sa akin, ang share ko sa inyo guys, yung line chart at saka Japanese candlestick. Ito lang yung kalimitang ginagamit ko. Okay, so it consists of OHLC, or open, high, low, and close. It is a type of chart typically used to illustrate movements in the price. So this is the example of a bearish candle and then the bullish candle. So mga buyer and seller, parehang mga nagtatago for, pero akyat baba. Okay, hilan sila babataas. Pinupush ng mga seller pababa, and then pinupush naman ng mga buyer paakyat, hanggang sa matapos yung candlestick. Let's say dito nag-close siya, and then magfo-form na naman ng another candlestick, and then maghihilahan na naman sila buyer and seller. Okay, so candlestick are commonly formed by the opening high, low, and closing prices for a given period of time. Example nito, sa 30 minutes, kung ganito yung candle, and then pag nilagay nyo siya sa 1 hour time frame, ganito yung maging itsura niya. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, kinuwalan niya yung high. Okay, high, and then yung low, ito yung low niya, pinakamababa, pinakamataas, tapos yung body naman, kinancel lang niya, no? Tapos ganito na yung naging itsura niya sa 1 hour. Alright, so next, wick or shadow is a vertical line where the price has fluctuated relative to the opening and closing prices. So ito guys, ito ang tawag sa kanila ay wick or shadow. Okay, ang body naman is a wide part of the candle that represents the range between the opening and the closing prices. These are the body, or nag-open siya dito and then nag-close siya dito. Okay, so next, price level, stop loss, and take profit. Price level is used to execute an order immediately at the market price, which is either the displayed bid or the ask price on your screen. So stop loss, to close your position if the market moves against you, how much can you afford to lose? So naglalagay tayo ng stop loss, depende yan sa risk appetite natin, ano. And then ang take profit naman, the price level with your profit target, how much profit do you want to make? So dito papasok yung risk and reward ratio. Guys, mas pinaliwanag ko to sa mga susunod na module. Okay, and then yung enterprise, the price level at which a trade order is executed. Ito na yung magbabay or magsisell ka, no? And then lalagyan mo ng stop loss at syempre ng take profit. Okay? Halimbawa nito, let's say position ka sa sell, okay? And then naglagay ka ng stop loss, tapos naglagay ka ng take profit, and then kung ang market bumagsak, so nagprofit ka, tinamaan yung take profit mo, tapos na yung position mo, yung order mo. Okay? So ayan, take profit ka na. And then example naman ng stop loss, let's say nag-buy ka rito, dapat ang market umakyat para mag-profit ka, pero kung ang market bumagsak at tinamaan yung stop loss mo, and then tapos na yung trades mo, nag-risk ka na. Okay? So ang mahalaga dito, maglalagay ka lagi ng stop loss or take profit. So ayan, this module you have learned about what is forex, forex pair, currency symbols, 7 major pair, what are the trends, bid and ask, the spread, base and code currency, what is pip, what is lot, the leverage, candlestick, and the price level, stop loss, and take profit. So ayan guys, kung meron kayong mga hindi naintindihan, ulit-ulitin nyo lang yung video hanggang sa makabisado nyo. Alright? So next module natin, FX 102.